today? Hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for those that are visiting my videos, for those who are subscribing, for those who are liking, for those who are watching and sharing. Thank you so much. Today I want to talk about this proverb that says that if you do what? Doing too much of something is poison. Yes, doing too much of something is poison. So I've listed down things that we are not supposed to do them too much. Yeah, and I thought of this. We have to stop doing too much for those people that don't do nearly enough for us. Stop doing too much for those that don't do nearly enough for you. You are just there. You are always there for them. But there is no day, there is no time they'll come for you, they'll do for you, and you are just there for them. Okay, now I started with this number one, that if you speak too much, you will lie. Stop speaking too much. Stop talking too much. You'll get yourself lying. Sometimes be a good listener. Just listen what people are saying. Just listen what is going on. Just be there and listen. Sometimes a good listener is a good learner. Yes, stop talking too much. Stop speaking too much and just listen. Because when you speak too much, eventually you lie. Yeah? Number two, if you think too much, you will be depressed. Sometimes you can get yourself thinking. The whole day you are just thinking. When you think too much, you'll get yourself depressed. Let's try and avoid thinking too much, because depression comes when you think too much. So we can just try and think what will work for you so that you cannot think too much. Okay? Number three, if you cry too much, you will lose your sight. If you cry too much, you will lose your sight. Yes. Sometimes when I visit eye hospital, you hear doctor saying that your eyes are dry. Let's stop crying too much to avoid our eyes getting dry. Because if you cry too much, you may lose your sight. Yeah. Number four, if you love too much, you will be lost. If you love too much, you will be lost. This thing, most of us, it affects it sometimes you just get yourself loving too much. You try to control yourself, but you just get yourself in there. So loving too much, you'll get yourself lost. Love, but not that much. You love someone too much and you forget about yourself. You forget about your feelings. You forget about your everything. You are just, all the time you are thinking the person you love. Even if it's buying things like clothes, you've forgotten yourself. You always buy the person presents. You You are trying how to make the person happy. You are trying to make the person realize how you love and appreciate and care about the person, but you've forgotten yourself. Even the Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. This means that it means you have to love yourself first. Then transfer that love to your neighbor or to your partner or to your children or to your parents. But love yourself first. So let's stop loving too much. Then you get yourself lost. Yeah? Okay, number 5. I had listed down 15. Number 5. If you care too much, you will be taken for granted. Yeah. If you care too much, you'll be taken for granted. These things happen. You give your care, but people just take you for granted. It looks like it's a must. Yes, you have to take care of them. It's like you are there to take care of them. Some care, let's have boundaries, please, when you care. Because when you care too much, they'll take you for granted. Yeah? They just know you are there. You'll do this, you'll do this. Yeah? Number 6, if you play too much, if you play too much, you will not be taken serious often. Kuna hawa watu, they like jokes. They like joking all the time. It's like they're comedians. There is no day you'll know if they're serious or they're joking. All the time, in every discussion, they bring jokes. You want to discuss with them important things, they're always joking. If you joke too much, if you won't know the places to joke, you joke everywhere, anytime, people will not take you for serious. People will not be, they will not take you serious often. Yes, they'll just know you are a joker. You are a comedian. You are bringing jokes in important issues. Sometimes let's know where to joke. Let's know which time you are supposed to joke. Let's not joke everywhere, anytime, with anyone. Yes? Number 7. If you trust too much, you will be betrayed. Yes, if you trust too much, you'll be betrayed. Sometimes we get ourselves trusting too much. And let me tell you, in this thing of relationship, you can trust your partner too much. Even if someone tells you, I've seen, I've heard, you'll say no. You just trust the person, and you know very well the person won't betray you. But this thing of trusting, once you realize that my partner has betrayed me, you won't love again. You won't trust again. So If you realize someone trusts you, don't break that trust. Because once you break it, it's gone. That trust is gone. That trust is gone. Let's try. And when you see you've done something wrong that can break that trust, try to be the first one to approach your partner and tell your partner that I've done this thing and I did this thing because of this and this. Be the first one. Be the first one to explain yourself. But when you do wrong and you keep quiet and you know very well, when your partner finds this thing, it will break that trust. It will bring some hatred and bad things in your relationship. So about trusting, try never betray your partner. And if you get yourself, because we are human beings, if you get yourself and if you realize you have done something wrong, be the first one to explain to your partner. Be the first one to explain to your partner. When I was watching Akode's wedding, I heard her saying that she's a rough girl. Sometimes she just wants to fight the partner. She just brings the fight so that they can fight. But when she approaches the partner, when she calls the partner with a loud voice, the voice that will bring fight, the partner always responds with, "Yes, darling, what are you saying?" So the darling name, it cools her down. She said that when the partner responds, "Yes, darling, what are you saying?" it makes her cool down. So, trust in relationship, you can maintain it. Yes, there is mistakes we do in our relationships, but when you realize you have done something wrong, be the first one to approach your partner and apologize. Say, "I'm sorry. I've done this and this, and I know it will not be good when you find it by yourself. And when you will hear it from another party from outside. So I'm humbling, I'm apologizing." Okay? Now, number 8. If you drink too much, you will die of hangover. Stop drinking too much. And this drinking thing, you get even women taking alcohol. I sit down and ask myself, if a woman is taking alcohol, and not just alcohol, too much of alcohol, boma lake litakuwa aje? Atakuza aje watoto? If you are the woman, you are married, you are someone's wife, wewe ni mama wa watu mahali, and you are drinking too much. Unakunywa hadi unajisahau. Boma lako litakaaje? Surely. Okay, number 9. Let me not talk too much about drinking, because just picture your future. Just picture your future. What's good in drinking? What's good there? Number 9. If you eat too much, you will be obese. Hapo pa eating too much. Mostly we women, after giving birth, you get yourself, you are 1 GB, but after giving birth, after 3 months, you don't want to see yourself in a mirror. You don't want to go and weigh yourself because ni kubaya. So let's try. We can try and limit ourselves. We can eat. Just try and don't eat too much, because I know most of people are already in that bracket of obese. Most of people. So we can try and control ourselves. Yes. Number 10. If you sleep too much, you will be idle. If you sleep too much, you will be idle. Sometimes when you sleep too much, you wake up, you don't feel of doing anything. You just want to sit there, not doing anything. You just sit there, eat and sit with your phone. So, resting is good, yes, but sleeping too much, it's dangerous. Sleeping too much is dangerous. So, let's avoid to sleep too much. Number 11, if you spend too much, you will have no future. If you spend too much, some people want good life. But before that good life, you have to do 1, 2, 3. Jinyime so that kesho you will double your portion. Yes? But ukitaka life mzuri saa hii, then hautakuwa na future. But if you want your future to look good, if you want to celebrate in future, tujaribu kujinyima, save, invest, so that your future life, you will shine, you will be happy. Yeah? So let's try to avoid spending too much. Yeah? Yani you budget your salary and nothing is remaining to save. Let's try to avoid that. Number 12. If you wear makeup too much, you will lose your beauty. I know this thing of makeup. I know there is people who will be against this. When I watch our daily premiere, most of the videos are about beauty, makeups. But I'm here today to tell you that if you wear makeup too much, you will lose your beauty. Let's try to avoid doing it too much. Wearing makeup is not bad, but that thing of doing it too much. Some people do it too much. Paka wanakaa unashindwa huyu ni mtu ama ni pepo ama ni alikuwa amekufa amefufuka ama you do it too much. Avoid it. Fanya tu ile urembo tu ya kidogo kidogo, and it will be okay for you, but don't do it too much mpaka unapoteza ile urembo yako that your natural beauty unapata imepotea. This yani hii makeup mimi ushindwa. Unajishuku wewe sio mrembo ama ndio maana you prefer makeups whatever. So when you wear makeups too much, you will lose your beauty. You will lose your natural beauty. Number 13, if you look too much, you will lose your focus. I hear people say that I was walking with my husband, then he just stopped and started looking another lady. That person he lost his focus because he looked too much. But just look something and go. Looking is not bad, but when you look too much, you will lose your focus. Okay? Number 14, if you pursue life too much, you will lose everything. If you pursue life too much, you will lose everything. Okay? Number 15, if you expect too much, you will be disappointed. If you expect too much from people, you will be disappointed. Don't be too much, because that too much can hurt you so much. We expect things from people, but expect with, don't expect it 100%. She will do it, he will do it. When you expect something from someone, leave that space. It can fail to happen. The person may fail to do it. So don't be sure 100% that the thing you are expecting from someone, it will happen. And if you expect too much, you will be disappointed. Leave that room that it may not happen. Leave that room so that if this thing won't happen, you won't be disappointed. Hautakasirika, because you knew inaweza fanyika ama isifanyike. Yeah? You knew this thing that I'm expecting, it can happen ama isi happen. So leave that room. Leave that room. The thing that you are expecting inaweza kosa kufanyika. And don't be too much, because that too much can hurt you so much. Don't be too much, because that too much can hurt you too much. Sawa? Don't be too much, because that too much can hurt you too much. Tuko hapo 50-50. Tuko hapo 50-50. Penda ile upendo yenye unapewa, rudisha. But if you take yourself, if you put yourself in that position of doing too much, you will always be disappointed. Stop doing much for those that don't do nearly enough for you. Try. And try not to do things too much. Because too much of something is poison. Utaumizwa bure. And that's why unaweza pata mtu akigrow, alikuwa na roho safi, alikuwa mtu mzuri, but amegrow akifanya vitu mzuri, akafika mahali watu wamemhatu, wameharibu roho yake. That person unapata tu ako na roho chafu, hapendi mtu, yani ni ile uzuri yenye ulifanya sana, na unapata watu hawakufanyii mazuri jinsi wewe unafanya, unabaki roho yako imehatiwa. Na since you don't have peace in your heart, hata sura inapotea. Ulikuwa mrembo, unakaa vitu zingine, kwa sababu roho ikishachafuka hata sura inakuwa mbaya. But if you are your heart is beautiful, hata sura, hata ukae aje, sura yako ni nzuri tu. So beauty comes from heart. Beauty does not come from makeups. Beauty comes from heart. Roho yako ikiwa safi, hata sura ni safi, hata usemi wako ni safi. Your everything is beautiful. So let's try to clean our hearts. Let our hearts be beautiful, clean and beautiful. And let's not do things too much, because these things will hurt us. Na since zinatuhurt, zinaharibu roho zetu. Na hatutaki roho zetu ziumie, ama hatutaki roho zetu zichafuke. So let's just control ourselves. Okay? Thank you for watching. Continue. For those who have not subscribed, please subscribe. Show me love. Like my videos. Share my videos. Comment. I love you so much. May God bless you. May God bless you so much. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Bye.